Hi, everybody. I'm Rachel Chamness,
Hey.
Soundwaves Heal. I know a lot of you guys know me already, and it's nice to see you all.
Yeah.
If you can come on live, show yourself, please do. It will be fun. It'll make us all feel closer. Doesn't matter if you don't look awesome. Hey, Zoom has a
Right.
filter, right? I've been talking to people on Google Meet all week, and I
Yeah.
hate it. I'm like, I love it. I'm like, how do you guys handle this? I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm addicted to the filter. I'm not gonna lie, and I have it on
Right.
StreamYard. When you see me in person, please don't be too disappointed. Okay, I do have some big news, and that is that I got a TV show.
It's so
Yay!
awesome. Yay.
So
I'm so
exciting.
excited.
So exciting.
It's really exciting. It's on a new network that'll be streaming. It's called Ethereal TV, and it starts in
Ooh.
June 3rd. So I have to have a whole new thing. So I will be
Yeah.
recording this week. I have to record at least the first 6 episodes, and I have to do 52 of them.
Wow.
But I mean, not all at once. I just have to be like a month ahead. And it's pretty
Yeah.
cool. So, what I'll be doing is sort of a mini tag. So, those of you who are in TAG Lightworkers know that I do like a full program that we do 6 times out of the year, so for 2 months. And we do a full masterclass of channeling all kinds of beings of the same kind who have come in for a reason, like to activate us in some part that helps us in ascension, basically. So, like this month, we're still in May. Yeah, we have the
Yeah.
wolves, which are a really interesting
Yep.
elemental, and they're a type of giant, and they've come by themselves, all different kinds of wolves, like and they are activating us in all kinds of like clairaudience and helping us connect to sound healing music of the universe, universal consciousness, stuff like that. It's really cool. So I trance them, they tell us all this stuff, and then it's like long, it's like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I attune people to them, that's like 15-minute video, and then we have we always have some sort of manifestation they think will help us in ascension, and then we have a channeled meditation. Well, for this, what I'm gonna do, and what is even it called? It's that new that I had to come up with it yesterday, or 2 days ago. I had to come up with the whole thing. It's called Higher Realm Activations, and I'll be channeling one being, their message, and their healing. And it's gonna be cool. And it's a streaming program. It's $6.99 a month. That's it, $6.
That's not bad.
And they're gonna give us a coupon where it's $3.99 a month that you can get in early.
Oh. Yeah.
And it's 24-hour metaphysical and other things streaming. And eventually it's gonna have like subcategory channels, like
Yeah.
because there's some things like cooking, yoga, things like that. It's all uplifting stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christina. I'm just so excited about it, y'all. It's gonna be great.
Oh, I bet.
I'm really excited.
We're
I'm
excited
excited.
for you.
I'm excited for those that are going to get to experience that with you, because it's
Right.
been amazing for me.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah.
absolutely. And just that session the other day I had with you, I can't believe the difference in this
Oh, yeah.
house. It's
Really?
amazing. Yeah, I put the violet angel fire arches, ultraviolet everywhere. and it really does. I mean, it's phenomenal. It's
I'm
just
so glad.
it's
So glad it
like,
helped.
wow, we can breathe.
And we cleared some stuff in your house too.
Yeah.
She cleared some stuff at my house too. Whole different life.
Well, anyway, I'm excited. I will be posting about. I just talked to them, so they told me like how to post and things like that. So thanks for
Yeah.
listening to my announcement. I'm excited.
Yay.
So iPhone 844764. Tell me who you are in the chat if you don't want to come on the video, but I do encourage you guys to come on the video. Way we're gonna do this today is we're gonna connect. I'm gonna connect you to 2 beings from my card deck. So my card deck's Elemental, Magic, and Manifestation. You can buy it on Amazon in the US or
Yeah.
on my site otherwise. I cut it
I
down
love it.
$10 on my site so you can save $10 on shipping because it's like $20. I can't control that.
Yeah.
So I put a little discount if you're out of country. So this is how I always work. I will clear everyone, attune you to spirit guides. Hi, Polly. Or whoever we're talking to. So today I'll tune you to these two. And of course, these are just anime representations of the Phoenix, Remote, and Finley, a crystal diva who is a type of fairy that lives inside crystals. And then we're going to do a meditation. So if you have a problem with meditation, put it in the comments and I'm going to tell you how that can help, okay? So if you have a problem where you fall asleep or you get taken out to be healed, so a lot of times spirit guides take you out to heal you. And if you have that problem, then you don't want to go too deep. You want to ask your spirit guides to let you experience this today, and I think they will or they might, depends how bad you need healing. So, spiritual healing is important. I get it all the time. Like, I know of course, it sounds like I just want you to have a session. That's not true. You can have a session with anyone, or you can self-Reiki yourself, or you can trade with another Reiki practitioner. It's a great idea to become a Reiki practitioner. It up levels you in every way. It increases your protection, and then you can trade with someone else. And you guys can work on each other, and you can always have that spiritual clearing. Spiritual clearing is so important. So I'm going to give everyone a clearing. That will help you. Sometimes if you have trouble meditating, it can be your space. If your space is heavy, if you got a lot of stuff going on over there, that can be the problem. I saw in the retreat I just did one client who's been in my classes for years, and she just really had a hard time trance channeling. In the retreat, she was trance channeling better than anybody. It was like crazy. And that's because she was outside of her home, which she takes care of her aging mom who has dementia. There's a lot going on. So that's really, shows me that that's a bigger thing. So it could be that. All right. So, but the other thing is, like, you want to kind of, if you go too deep, you want to kind of sit up a little bit, maybe not lean back, maybe not lay down, and that'll help. Ask your spirit guides to help you experience it, and say that you will do something to get healed, so they don't just keep taking you out of meditations. Like, you're gonna have to do something. Find a way to get a healing if you can't afford it. Okay. And or just prioritize that for yourself. There's a lot of healers that aren't expensive too, and I know lots of them too. I can always tell you a lot in the TAG team, and things like that you can find on my site. Okay, if you see nothing and you're like, well, I can't see anything. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter. You can pretend that you're blind and see what you experience and feel. And you have to just say you're going to believe everything you get. You're not going to throw anything out. Okay, you're not going to. Even though, of course, it's going to feel like, well, I'm just thinking about that because, Christine and I were just talking about that 5 minutes ago. Yeah, that's on purpose. Your spirit guides are like, let's make sure she gets the message of transformation in the butterfly, the blue butterfly. So we're going to put a blue butterfly back in time 5 minutes ago. Like, that is how it happens. It is opposite of how we believe, because we are taught never to believe ourselves, which sucks. That's like the worst part of 4D, is like them telling us like that we can't trust ourselves, but we can. So if you get a memory of something, if anything at all occurs to you, if you feel a feeling, that is it. That's what it's supposed to be. So, just believe everything you get. So we're going to do this meditation. If you go out in the meditation anyway, even though I gave you all these tips, that's okay too. We're going to still work on channeling at the end. To work on channeling, you will have to come on screen. And I'm happy to help you, so take advantage, okay? So we have 2 today. So what I'm going to do is take you into meditation. Remember, sit up if you think you're going to go too deep. If you don't go deep enough and you're still thinking about, like, your laundry list or whatever, then you want to lean back. That was one thing I said. Lean back if you're, like, afraid you're going to, that you can't stop the mind chatter. Also know that the mind is going to chatter. Like, we can't stop the mind from chattering. So we're just gonna let the mind chatter and, ignore it. We're just gonna do our thing, and that mind can just do whatever the hell it wants, but I'm doing this. Okay? Yay, nice to see your face. Nicole. And Christina, like, we do not care if you've got a baby on you. So come on screen if you want. And Polly, we'd love to see you. Okay, so first let me give you all clearing. And anyone who watches this in the replay will also receive the clearing. That's how I do everything. Okay, that feels good. You guys feel good. Grounding you. Another thing is you need to be grounded. So make sure you're always grounded and clear, and that will help you see and get more in meditation. Now, I'm just using the word see, but you don't have to see anything. That's just because I see, but I don't see like a movie. It's not like that. I see, well, in fact, I'm leaning more on my knowing and things like that. I see like impressions, or sometimes the movies I see are my memories, and they use that to remind me something. So you kind of have to ask questions sometimes. Oh, is this about this? And just trust your first instinct of whatever it is, even if it's too good to be true, okay? Polly, you're working on getting a camera? Well, this is interesting because I talked to that film producer today because the way that the show that I'm doing starts out is we self-produce. And after, like, the people in the top 10% get their own show, like, produced by them, and then eventually, like, they just build on it. So but it starts with self-production. So she was giving me all kinds of tips. She told me to use my iPhone. She said even this older iPhone that I use, because I like the smaller ones, you can put it on 4K, and you can even buy a $20 mic, she said. She was going to share it with me, and plug it into that. I mean, of course, I have like crazy equipment, so I don't need to do that, but I thought that was cool. You could record on that. You can use your iPhone. So anyway, you could use your phone, Polly. All right. We're clear. Now I'm going to attune you to this. So here's what we're going to do in the meditation, just because sometimes having intent can help too. We're going to go to the Akashic, what I call the Akashic Spirit Guide hallway. So basically you walk through an archway to a roundish room with many doors, and behind each door is one of your main spirit guides. We all have several, so it's not about one spirit guide. You have many. And I know sometimes Lara calls them, if you're coming from Lara Star, calls them soul guides. I just call them spirit guides. So first, so they're going to be 2 doors, and you're going to just pick one. Actually, are we going to this? No, we're not going to go to the spirit guide hallway. What am I saying? That'll be next time. This time we're going to go to the forest, and there's going to be 2 doors appearing out of the blue. One's Finley and one's Remote, and you'll know when you get there which one you're supposed to go through, okay? And there'll be a 3rd door. Maybe you go through the 3rd door and meet someone else. Who knows? Okay, so here's the attunement to Finley, Crystal Diva, tiny little fairies that live in crystals. So go to see to snana to tia to so to kuria manade so haya to go to tari sanana de so to ya hayan so yam mat kusia to see don't kusia but that. She's really excited. Some of you, she really wants you to be attuned to her. And brought you here for this one reason. All right, she's cute. And then here's Finley, the phoenix. Doesn't quite look like this, but that's okay. Oh, the Fae are so weird. Super fun. You might get attuned to one of the other guys. Don't be shocked. All right. And Nicole says I have a set of crystals literally in front of me. Perfect. Okay, let's start. I'm gonna play some music in the background. As always, my music, I get it from Josh Bergen, so I know it's super clean. Be careful where you listen to music. Just use your discernment. If you start listening to music or binaural beats and you start feeling bad, or just tune in and ask for a sign. That's what you can always do if you're not, if you're a beginner. Ask for a sign. Is this good for me or not? And trust yourself. All right, can you hear the music? This is called Rose Quartz. Is it a good level between me and the music? Because I'm just got my phone between me and the mic. Okay, because Zoom. Okay, here we go. I got really low. Can you hear me now? Oh, I see. Well, is it a good? It's okay, right? Okay. All right. Make sure your device is not going to ring. I'm going to give you some liquid Reiki shamanic sound healing as you begin to take in a few breaths, bring in opalescent light all around your body. Light from the unicorns to heal and help you release anything you don't need when you breathe out. On the out breath, continue to breathe in the opalescent light and out what you don't need. Now we call in our archangels and elements. Beginning in the south, we call Archangel Michael with his flaming sword of truth and protection, his sapphire blue light, and the element of fire, bringing in this beautiful light all around our body. We ask him to use his sword to cut all cords, release all stories and attachments, to clear us completely, and stand in our south corner for protection and transmutation of all lower frequencies to love. We are calling in only the highest light and the highest light beings. We call in Archangel Michael's tools and his protection teams to help us in this meditation to achieve what's for the highest good and the highest good of all. We ask for his blue light of truth and discernment to help us find truth and discernment in our everyday life. Then we'd like to call in the north, Archangel Uriel, bringing in his golden light and his ruby red light, his symbol, which is the golden pentacle, and connect us with higher dimensional earth in every way. Connect us to Fae, nature beings, animals, elementals, and all the earthly beings that help us for our light work. Then we call in the west, Gabriel, and the elements of water, his diamond light as a large waterfall that cleanses and clears all chakras in the energy field. High above your head, it begins clearing and filling each chakra with light, all the way to the earthly body, even clearing your clairaudience ear chakras and your Alta Major 60 chakra behind your head, bringing it all the way down to your throat chakra and into the body, clearing all of your chakras. And then grounding deep into earth. Then we call in the east, Archangel Raphael's emerald green light, element of air, bringing in this light to promote healing on the earthly plane, clearing our pineal gland, connecting us to our higher selves and our highest ascension timeline. We call in all other angels and highlight beings and teams and tools of the horizontal plane. Then we call in the vertical plane of ether or spirit, calling in Sandalphon below with silver light and connection to the fifth dimensional ascended earth and Mother Gaia, unplugging us from the 3D matrix and plugging us deep into Gaia's fifth dimensional grid. And above we call in Archangel Metatron with his gold light from the great central sun, and bring that down into the body, into the heart. then pulling Sandalphon's silvery light into the heart, then letting these two beautiful gold and silver lights converge and go out into our entire energy field, clearing and healing anything that it can, removing all entities and attachments, or clearing any holes or voids in the auric field, or anything that needs to be cleaned up that we allow. Thank you, archangels. Now we're going to call in Archangel Raziel. He is a beautiful wizard-like looking angel with a gorgeous rainbow light. And this rainbow light is warm, relaxing, and healing. So he's going to start at the very tips of our toes and bring that light coming up to relax and warm our feet, all the bones in our feet and the ankles. Bringing the warm rainbow light up to the calves and the knees, up the thighs and into the pelvis. Warming and relaxing into the hip joints, the lower back, the torso, the upper back, the chest, the collarbones and shoulders, up the neck and down the shoulders, down the arms, elbows, wrists, fingers, and fingertips. We bring the rainbow light up to our ears, the back of our neck, up the back of the scalp, all around the forehead. Warm, relaxing rainbow light around the eyes and eye sockets, the nose, the mouth, sinuses, jaw, front of the neck. We're so relaxed now. Thank you, Archangel Raziel. And now you find yourself in front of a golden elevator. This elevator is a portal of sorts, and you're feeling how safe it is to take this ethereal golden elevator to where you want to go in this meditation. So you press the button for down, the elevator opens. You step into the elevator, and you choose the button that's lit up that says Land of Fae Elementals. And then a small fairy elf appears. To the right of the elevator button is a small knob, and this little knob is to find the perfect meditative state for you. So this little fairy elf toggles the knob to give you the perfect deepness that you need in this meditation today. As the door begins to shut, I will count from 5 to 1, and as I do, the elevator will begin to move softly to the ground floor, where the land of Fae Elementals awaits you. And as you go down the elevator, you'll feel more relaxed and ready to receive the information in this meditation. 5, the elevator doors shut. You feel relaxed and happy, knowing your destination awaits you. 4, as the elevator descends, you feel lighter and lighter. All the worries having melted away, and a sense of calm anticipation is within you. 3, you are so relaxed and you know that all the soothing sounds you hear will only relax you more now. 2, this feeling of relaxation is so profound that you realize you should experience it in your life every day, even more. And 1, although the elevator has reached its destination, the door hasn't opened yet. But you're feeling a mixture of anticipation, calm, and peacefulness, and insight that your life could use a little more confidence, a little more fun. And so you resolve to have both with this meditation as the doors open to reveal a dense forest with trees lining a soft footpath. And as you walk down that soft footpath, you might feel the breeze. You might see the sun dappled through the trees. You might feel the damp grass under your feet. You might hear the birds chirping or other sounds. And in fact, as you walk through this forest, you may begin to notice this is not a normal forest. This is a Fae forest. And it is different in many ways. And you may see Fae beings as you're walking, and you're starting to come to an opening through the trees. And as you come to this meadow, you will see 3 doors. These 3 doors represent different beings who are behind them. One has Finley, the Crystal Diva, or perhaps another one. One has Remalt, the Phoenix, or perhaps another Phoenix. And the other is up to you, perhaps someone else. So just take a minute and think about the doors, know about the doors, feel about the doors, sense about the doors, or see the doors, and choose whichever one you feel is right. And just choose a door, put your hand on the doorknob, and walk through this door, and you find yourself somewhere else, or maybe somewhere similar. And whoever you've chosen to meet in this door is coming now to you. And perhaps you can feel them, or see light, or see them, or hear them, or smell them, or know them. We'll say, who are you? And they'll tell you who they are and what they are. And look around. Where are you? Perhaps you are not even standing on the ground. Perhaps you are floating. Perhaps you are sitting. Perhaps you are experiencing something totally new and different. Look down at your body and see what you look like. Look at your hands. Look at this spirit guide, or feel them if you can't see them. What do they feel like? Your hands and your legs. What does this realm feel? What do you know about it instinctively? Now this being has a message for you, and perhaps a message to tell others. This is what we describe as channeling. And so you will receive this message now in signs, thoughts, thought forms, knowing, feeling, hearing, seeing something. Now, because they want to help you in your light path and what you're supposed to do with the world, in the world as yourself, they're going to give you light codes now for healing and for helping you move forward. You may feel them or sense them or feel tingles or senses. And they'll give you their final message now. now it's time to come back. So you want to say goodbye, walk back through the door, down the path, come back. It's time to come back into your body, back into the room. If you want to walk back to your elevator, you can. Since it's time to emerge, I'm going to count from 1 to 3, so that by the time I reach 3, you'll be fully awake and you'll remember everything that's happened in this meditation and will awaken to more insight as time goes on. 1, time to come back into your body and back into the room. You're feeling very much at peace now and willing to make fun a priority in your life. 2, as you return softly to your body, you can feel all of your energy returning back into your limbs, and you may begin to move your fingers and your toes. And 3, now that you have your energy back into your body, your soul feels clear and light, but you do want to take this moment to connect again to Gaia and the 5th dimensional grid, anchoring you deeply by imagining roots of light coming up from your feet and going deep into that 5th dimensional grid. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Hello. Come back. And then you might want to take a minute to write it down what you got so you don't forget, because you don't want to forget. And you'll probably remember more as time goes on too. And then we can talk about it. Anybody want to share? Joelle? You look like you want to.
Ooh, yeah. That was neat.
Okay.
In my mind, I was wanting to go to the Phoenix, but nope. I went to Finley. And when I opened the door, everything was like really sparkly and just really neat looking. I was like, and come to find out we was in a crystal with her. And I was like, this is so cool. And I'm sorry if I start.
No, it's
But
normal.
she told me I needed to release all the grief that I've been holding on to get back to my more playful side that I used to be. And bring back the joy in my life that I need. It's like,
That message has come through for a lot of people this week.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's like, Yeah.
Aw, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. Oh, it's so neat
Oh,
that you were
so
in a crystal. I like that.
yeah, it was really cool.
All right, cool. Nicole, you want to share? I'm dying to hear.
So yeah, I picked Finley or the crystal, and she said that she was my sister, and I was in a crystal like cave, and there was just beautiful. And before you said we were in a forest that wasn't like a forest, I really was like I saw mushrooms and I saw a different forest that I've never seen. And then when she opened the door, I was literally in a crystal cave, and she said, "I'm a sister." Hello, sister. She said, start making your crystal magic. Gaia needs more joy. Your kids are fine. You had to go deep to be the light for others. You are so loved. Look at the 98% that's good and not the 2% that I've been focusing on since I lost my job in October. All will be provided to guide you, and health is a priority. I had a really vivid dream last night that a doctor was looking in my eyes, telling me you have a blockage in your whatever, and she just basically said that was us. Yeah. So it was amazing.
Chills.
It was
Wow.
it was an amazing message. Yeah, I actually got chills. Yeah. So thank you
That's
for
so
letting me share
good.
all that. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Who else wants to share? Shauna, you want to share?
I don't really have a lot to share. I am a not seer.
It's okay.
What I see usually, and what I saw this time, so it was a little different than what I always see when I close my eyes, was different colors. So I was seeing purples and blues. Very drawn to the Crystal Diva. Like the second you put that card up and started to um, attune, I started wanting to giggle. Like, and like
That's what
I
they
felt
feel
like there
like,
was
those
this,
Fae.
yeah, there was this like super excited energy, and I'm like, dude, I need more of that. And
Yeah, they
that's
make you laugh.
basically, yeah, and that's basically what I got from her is you keep working on getting back to the fun. Get out of being so freaking serious. And just practice more and to invite them in.
Well,
Really.
that's great. See, that is a channel that you received, whether you see or not. You received that.
Oh,
That's a channeled message. Yeah.
yeah,
Don't need to
I
see.
almost never knowing,
No, you don't need to.
feeling.
I mean, and even though I can see some things, I rely more on the knowing. And they do give me more things of like memories and ideas, like, that feel like imagination, but it's coming from them.
Hmm. I do get that often.
Yeah. Christina, Polly, you guys want to share, at least in the chat? Are you still there? I saw remote, and this was kind of exciting because I tried to explain what remote looked like, and it was a fail. And I was like, it's just one card. I'm gonna let it go. So this is like not my favorite. What I tried to explain, like they look like parrots to me, but I saw him, and he was like gorgeous, like big fat wings, but like just all these colors, and like I felt like I could see all crazy colors. And it's hard for me to really do the meditation because I'm guiding you guys, so that's really all I got. But I was like, ooh, it's so pretty. Maybe the next deck we'll do a better representation. These beautiful birds. Although I love my artist. She did such a great job on everything. It was me. I couldn't describe, you know? No? Holly, Christina? Oh, too loud. Well, Christina has 6 kids, so you're like Wonder Woman, Christina, that you even made it. Or, okay, you'll do the replay. All right, well, here's what I want you guys to do. So the 3 of you who got something, and how about this? So this is what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna give you a little liquid Reiki, get you back in the mood. You're gonna close your eyes for a minute, and everyone can try this, of course. Any impression that you got, whether you saw, felt, or even got a color, or whatever it felt like to be in there, you want to connect back to that feeling and see if you can get a message from that being for everyone. I love that, Christina. Of course they followed you. It's a miracle mine's not in here. Oh, Soriodasko, Shurianayamoyatu. Put yourself back there. Call them to you. Call Finley or Ramalt or whoever back to you and ask for a message to give. Even if you got no impression at all, you're going to call one of these to you and ask for a message. All right, now come back. Oh, got a message. All right, Nicole, tell us what you got.
It literally just poured right into me. I had to stop and write it down. Life is your playground. Play, jump in the water puddles, joy, laugh, snort. Remember what it was like to be a child. Play in it with childlike curiosity. That's what I got.
I love it. Anyone else get anything?
Yeah, I got Finley again, and she is so funny, like bouncy, and just I felt her, and it's like an instant, like, and she was just bring more joy and laughter, focus on the positive, leave the negative, and we can even call on her if we're feeling down and want to be uplifted. Just call her into us to help lift us up and bring that joy that we're missing. And it just, I don't know, she's just so cute.
Oh, look, Polly got Finley. Very happy, fast vibe. Need to believe in myself. Yeah, that's usually the first message everyone gets. Shauna, did you get anything?
I did. I got see the world as a playground, find the lighter side of everything, and to make everything playful. And to interact with the crystal divas that are in all of my crystals. It's
Just
just
wanted to know
so
early.
lighthearted. It's so. She had me pick up this right away.
Ooh,
I love it.
pretty.
It's beautiful.
I'm
Yes,
obsessed with quartz.
I've been holding this one. This is the nicest piece I have quartz with.
Nice.
So yeah, that was it.
Cool. I love it. That is so weird. We all got more joy and specifically life is your playground. That is. Yeah. See, there's confirmation for you. That's like the good thing about like being all together. Okay. I'm gonna trans-channel remote for you because I was concentrating you guys. So let's see what he says for you guys. Let's see. Yes, you begin to see how the world of the Fae is more carefree in the moment, more joy-centered than your 3D Earth. And where we are going, an ascension is exactly here. And so as you release your struggles and your worries, in other words, release the heaviness of it. Of course, Earth 3D, 4D, where you are now, is a struggle. However, knowing that it will work out, that is all for your highest good, that all is working out for your best and the universe is working in your favor, and trusting in your guides and helpers brings you a lighter feeling. So whether there's struggle or not, you yourself do not need to struggle. And so this is the message we give today, and we are so pleased to know you. And I send you a healing to uplift your spirit and your mind, to find playfulness in your everyday life. Nice. But I get it. He's saying, like, even though it's, it's not like we're not spiritually bypassing, like, the struggle's not there, everything's fine. But just not being attached to a feeling of the struggle. Like, it's like, okay, well, that's how 3D life, or 4D, they're saying, that where we're at, life is. It's like this, so like abundance. You can see like money coming in and the times when money's not coming in as much. No matter how much money you make, you can see that ebb and flow, and always same thing with time or other things in your life, So, okay, so I'm in a low period, but the best thing is that if it's low period, it means it's coming up. So everything's going to be fine. Worrying doesn't help. I'm just going to release, that sort of thing. So if you read my newsletter, you'll know that I had like 2 horrible weeks that were like, they weren't like so bad that I was like, but they're like really heavy stuff, like all kind of stuff happened. Like Facebook and Google are both like, Google cut me out. Like they're like, you cannot have a biz page anymore. I'm just gonna let it go. Then Facebook blocked me from my own TAG membership chat. And then like a bunch of other stuff happened, and it was crazy. It was basically like, what is happening? So what did that do? That forced me to say, okay, something's seriously happening. What do I do? So I used my own skills. So if my own skills only like bringing in angel fire, light, then that's what I would have done. If I had Reiki, I would have just Reiki'd myself. Luckily, I have lots of skills. So I trans-channeled my higher self for hours on Monday and Tuesday. I recorded it and then I ran it through a AI to get the words, and then I studied it, and she told me what to do. I asked her all the questions I needed. She told me all this stuff, and a lot of it didn't make sense. I was like, okay. And I was like, I have so many questions. Like, I felt like it just gave me more questions. I was like, I don't know. And then suddenly, like, hey, we'd like you to have a TV show on our network, and then everything made sense. So then they were like, so it's called Ethereal TV. And they were saying, let's meet on Friday. It was like, boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's meet, sign up. It was like, okay, I sign up for 12 hours ahead or 24 hours ahead. And then I was like saying, so I don't know if you guys ever do this. It's a manifesting game. This is something we always do at retreats. In the manifesting game, you can get a partner. It's really fun. It puts you in the best mood. And what you do is you say everything as if you already have it. So you can just go crazy, like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I just got off the phone with Diana Cooper. She's so great. She was asking me to be on her show, and I just can't wait, like I'm wading through all this cash. I'm gonna have to find somewhere to put it, The new house is almost built. We're so excited. Like whatever you want to say, honestly, whatever makes you feel good, or like, what are you trying to manifest? In one retreat, I had these two women who are sisters who were saying, I'm going to manifest like what they were thinking was 5 years out. We're going to have our own shop, a metaphysical shop. And guess what? They have it. It's opening. Like that was just last year. And so what I did was I did that little game and I said, oh my gosh, I just got off the phone and it's amazing. It's better than I ever thought. I'm going to have my own TV show, and I don't have any more questions. All my questions were answered. All that happened. So it was kind of funny. So try that. It's always fun to do that. And it makes you feel really good when you do it, Like just now when I was kidding around about the Diana Cooper, that felt amazing. Christina says, listening to your light language while working the garden has actually been magical. I have a push to go play with my kiddos now. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. Okay. Well, does anyone have any questions or anything? Please know you just channeled, so your channel, like just accept it. It's, that'll help it come more. The more you believe in it, the more you allow it, the more, it will come through. That's what your spirit guides want. They just are in the Fae. They're both like really helpful with channeling. They really want you to just believe.
Yeah. Thank you. That was awesome.
Yeah, I just heard immediately, life is your playground, and I'm so shocked that Shauna heard the same thing. Like, it wasn't like I heard someone talking, it's just I knew it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's great. Next month, we're going to do a spirit guide. So I haven't decided which one yet, but we'll do one. Yeah. Oh, and my next Zoom call, I think, is the 25th. It's a Saturday at 1 o'clock. And that is, I'm just doing angel channeling. So you'll get a free channel. Well, sort of free.
Cool.
You pay for memberships, but you know what I mean. A little extra freebie. So,
Awesome.
Any questions or anything?
That was amazing. Glad I popped on. Thank you.
I'm so glad you came.
Yeah, I appreciate this. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank
You're
you.
so welcome. Okay, well, I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for coming. For
Okay.
anyone else who
We're gonna
watches
go-
on replay.
We're gonna go play
Yeah.
at the beach. We're gonna go play at the
Oh,
beach.
fun.
I'm gonna jump in some water and act like a crazy kid.
Sounds like so much
Awesome.
fun. I love
Bye,
it.
guys.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Anyone on replay, if you want to send me a message and tell me what happened, I'd love to hear. So, okay.
Awesome.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.